After creating the site collection and activating the enterprise feature, creating test users and building the list that will be the subject of workflow, I will start do the customization on the default forms, which will be done through this customize forms. Customizing forms will not appear for you unless you have the enterprise feature activated. So as you can see, I have the following out of the box forms, which is similar to what I need, but first of all I don't need the title at all. I don't need the attachment, and maybe it's a good option if you have, for example, sick leave, you may have some attachment, it's okay, but at the end I don't need it. Here is I will remove the descriptions from this. Okay, no. Okay, here is the team leader. Here is the human resource. Here is the employee comments. Here is the team leader comments, human resource comments, and action and status. I will also remove the actions because it will be filled and the state will be managed through the behind the scenes, because it's not the responsibility of the user to submit his action. He will just add the button and so on. So let me first add some header. I will call it I will copy paste, or first of all I will copy paste and all these items, and I will go to page design and I will start create the following views. The first view I will call it employee view. The second view is team leader view. The third view is a human resource view. Finally, I will create the access denied view. This is a simple technique to make sure that the one who's using this form at the moment has the permission to do that. Okay, so let me start by the employee view. Okay, so I will go and copy this form from the default edit view, and I will go here and just click on this and click paste. Okay, so I copied this let us say welcome employee. I will add some simple title to make sure that we understand where are we right now. Welcome employee. I will make it 14 for example, or maybe 18, and I'll make it okay. So if you remember from the article, the employee should be able to enter the from, to enter the to select the proper team leader, to select the proper human resource. It seems there is some missing here, and to enter his comment. Okay, we may type something like comments is required or something like that. Team leader comments and the human resource are not valid here because they will be entered in later stages. I will also remove okay, and here we just need to add two buttons, which are simply the submit and the cancel. Okay, so I will call it submit, and here of course we need to have some button that we call it like cancel or something if the employee decide not to do this. So the employee will from to team leader and the human resource, and that's it. So we build the view of the employee. Now we need to go and build the other views, which are page design. Let's go here to make some copy, to make the copy and employee view, paste, not employee view, I mean team leader view, Okay, and just select everything and do paste. I don't know why it's pasting twice, but however it's okay. Maybe I need to paste it here. Yes, and I will, okay, that's better. I will say welcome team leader. Okay, it's just to illustrate that we are here in the right view. Okay, he need to see the from and to and team leader and the human resource, and he will be able also to see the employee comments, and he will be able to add his own comments. Okay, but human resource should not be shown here because he still did not add his contribution in this workflow, so I will delete the rows. Okay, and of course human resource has the following buttons: 1, 2, and also 3. He will be able to simply approve the leave, reject the leave, and also we need to provide a button called cancel, which will enable him to, if he changes his mind or do something. So now we build the team leader form. It's okay, I will not remove it. Okay, and a human resource here also we need to copy the default edit form. The default edit form will not be used, it's just for to copy controls from and so on. Here's welcome human resource. I will also make it bold and make it down. So now we have from and to and team leader, human resource, and he need to be able to see the employees comment and team leader comment, and of course he need to be able to enter some comments. So I just need to add another 3 buttons for him, because he need to be able to like add, approve, reject, and approve, reject, and of course we need to give him the cancel facility. Okay, so now we have 3 views, which are the employee view and team leader view, human resource view, and finally we have the access denied view, which will tell you simply access denied. For example, you are not allowed to enter this form at this stage. For example, you can add your own message, it's okay, but it's just a place that will users who doesn't have who don't have the required permission, they will be redirected to this form. So now we build already the views, so now we will build the business of redirection of these views. So here we have something called on the data tab we have something called form load. So on form load, according to the current state, we will redirect the user to the proper view. So we will have the following action, which is first of all show employee view. This will be if my state we will select the state variable. If the state equals is blank or it equals not or is blank, then redirect, then switch views, show him the employee views, and this is to show the employee view. And again we will build another action to show team leader view, which will be simply if the state is what? If the state is equals to waiting team leader. Okay, and here we will add another view. Okay, what's wrong here? Okay, switch view, which is show team leader view, and we will add the third, which is show human resource view, which is simply pick the field and make it waiting a human resource. So now we have 3 views to do the switching and so on. So finally we will have the most important view, which is the access show access denied view. We'll show access denied view, which is simply, it will apply in the following: if the state equals to waiting team leader and the team leader, I will pick it from here, the team leader, okay, account ID is not equal to the current user, which is the user who's entering, building the current, which is the user, which I will use the formula, which is insert function, which is concat, okay, sorry, insert function, which is concat, which is the first one is the domain, because this will, I will put my domain to main, and I will concatenate it with the insert function, which is the user under the username. So this will give me the user and the domain name and so on. Verify formula, it's okay, the formula is okay. So if the user is not equal to this, then transfer it to the access denied. Or if the state I mean equals to waiting HR and the HR account ID, show advanced view, the HR account ID is not equal to the current user. I will get the current user as I did before, use the concat again, and I will concat my domain over, I will insert the username. After a while you start you become familiar with this notation. So if any of them, if it's waiting the team leader and the user is not the team leader, or if it's waiting the HR and the user is not HR, then you need to it seems here I forget to switch, okay, you need to just transfer this user to switch view to access denied. The proper way, of course, of doing that is not through switching the views. You need to do some event receivers on adding of any item to manage the permissions on each step. But however, we will that will be okay, because the purpose of our work is not to write a code and not write event receivers. So this will be fairly enough for internal institutions. So the access denied, I will add just something: don't run remaining rules if the condition of this is met. So if there is a access denied, other rules will not be run. So as you can see, I make it the first one using the up and down arrow and so on. Now I can do some save. Okay, and of course I will do the publish of this form. Form is published successfully. So at this moment I have added the 5 views. Okay, that will be enough for this video.